Hi, I'm Marcin Pleszko, and today I would like to present to you how Emigo, great Salesforce automation solution, supports digitization of merchandising and field sales activities. For almost 20 years now, Emigo transforms field processes to be completely digital ones for FMCG customers in Poland and the CE region. In this presentation, I would like to discuss two things: how activities on a mobile device divided into phases creates customer service workflow based on customer category, and second, how execution of each field activity enables managers to collect data from the market in a very ultra-fast, in just hours, not days or months. I will also show you the other side, how to design such activities without not being a programmer. Sagro Technology is a leading mobile Salesforce automation provider in Poland and CE region. We support sales representatives which are working in the field and their managers with Emigo, our solution. It connects manufacturers, wholesalers and retailers. We partner with global companies like from FMCG and pharma industry. Emigo covers and automates the whole business processes which are taking place in the field, from order management through trade promotions, merchandising, in-store execution, on-site auditing, as well as B2B online ordering. Emigo helps customers to streamline business procedures, being a tool for execution of customer service standards. We help customers also to collect data from the market, which are used for market share analysis and for segmentation. We also boost productivity of the field force, of the whole team together with the managers, providing a mobile offline app and no-code activities designer. Emigo is based on plan, do, check, act model. It means that managers design and plan activities, and together with workflows, merchandisers and sales representatives are executing them in the field, together with collecting data from the market, and then managers analyze the results and plan to optimize the whole process. Let's switch to the live demo of Emigo on a mobile device to see how merchandisers go digital. Okay, we switch to Emigo Terminal, a mobile application, and now we are a merchandiser who has a list of tasks assigned for a given day. We can see that Emigo app is based on an idea of tasks and activities. When we think about tasks, we mean visits at remote locations like stores, pharmacies, outlets. I can show you this on the screen. Just hold on a second. Yes, let's mark this part. These are locations, remote locations where merchandisers and sales representatives are performing visits. When we say activity, this part, of course, these are activities inside those specific. Hold on a second. We choose this customer, and we received a list of activities to perform in this location. So when we say activity, we mean survey, order, in-store execution, competition monitoring, meeting notes, commitments, every activity performed at the customer. We can see that those activities are divided into phases. So when I see this phase: preparation, merchandising, competition research, and closing. These are phases, and in these phases, in every phase, we have some activities to perform. So let's keep it. Let's come back to our application, and we can see that the visit is a set of activities defined in a template. You can see this, the template at the top of the screen. We can have different templates based on a customer category or a level of service. Customer service template can be divided in phases like preparation, merchandising, and closing, as I said. And now I will try to execute a few typical activities for merchandisers. And let's start with distribution price survey. Our main task here is to notice which products are present in this location. So I check the products which are present. Let's check 3 of them. And we have to also notice the price on the shelf for present products. Okay. This activity is inventory based, where we can decide what columns, here are columns, we want to use and what kind of data we would like to collect. It is very useful when we have to collect more than one information. So the inventory based activity is very useful if you want to gather not only one information. I also have to check the place of exposure or exposure type. It's island, this product is in the book stand, and this one is on the shelf. And I just close this activity. Yes. After executing the survey, we are closing this activity and the results are being synchronized with the central database, and we will be available for managers and other interested users like marketers or key accounts. Okay, let's go to the next tasks of another type. We will execute exposure evaluations for our new brands we introduced to the on the market lately. This choose new brands exposure evaluation activity. This activity will also count points based on my answers and will create a final grade for this action at this location. So I have to choose the type of exposure. Let's assume it's end. I can check the instructions for me as a merchandiser. So the planogram is attached to this button. I check these instructions and I see how the planogram should looks like. Okay, now I know what I'm gonna to assess. I have to, in another question, I have to answer about implementation status, so I choose partly executed. I have to give information about percentage of implementation of this planogram. Let's assume it's 75%. And now I have more parameters to mark and to check if the products are phase up, if the price is visible, and if the wobblers are in place. So I see that the grade for this activity for this customer is 85, so it means it's a silver level. As we can see, I received questions based on my replies because somebody designed this survey using several conditions. The final grade of the store will be used for dynamic segmentation available for marketers and managers. I could take a photo to confirm that I checked the planogram and I use it. Done. And I save the result of this activity. Okay, the last activity I will show you tells me to collect information about this point of sales for further profiling. So I chose another customer with another template and I see the store profile activity in the phase of closing, in the closing phase. So I choose store profile activity. Here I have a set of parameters that I have to determine based on the real situation of features of visited location. So I choose the location of the store, it's a side street. I choose type of service, it's a from behind the counter. Number of cash registers is just 1. Hours of largest traffic is 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. and I see the sum of points is 12. And again, this feedback is a classic example of collecting data for clustering of customers in Emigo. Afterwards, marketers will use it to analyze sales in the context of parameters that were just collected. So I save this data, and all this information will be sent after synchronization to the central database and be available for the merchandisers, for marketing accounts and other end managers, of course. Now let's switch to the Emigo Activities Designer to see how to design such activities for merchandisers. Okay, now I will try to show you how easy it is to define merchandising activities in order to be performed in the field and to collect some data from the market. Let's assume that we want to prepare a simple survey about our competition activity. We would like to know what kind of promotional activities my competitors are performing in stores. First, we have to add a field for typing the name of the competitors. So I'm adding the field. I choose the type text. Okay, so let's write instruction. Please type the name of the competitor. Okay. Now let's add a field of choice list for defining a list of answers. So we will please select the type of activity. So this is the instruction for the merchandiser. And we add answers. For example, additional counter display. We add another answer. For example, book shelf type display, and another poster, and another branded color, and the last one, disposable bags. Okay, we should know if this marketing activity is connected with discounting the prices. So for this purpose I add a field of a checkbox type. So I choose field type checkbox, and I will ask discounted prices. Okay. In case of positive answer, let's add a field to put instructions for the merchandiser to take a photo. So I will choose description type, and here we will put the instruction for the merchandiser. So please take a photo of free, for example, discounted products with visible prices. Okay, and let's make it conditional. So we add a term, and we will choose the condition based on the answer for this question about discounted prices. So if the discounted prices question equals checked, this instruction will appear. So let's try it. So I'll choose additional counter display, discounted prices. Yes, we see the condition which is working. But let's make up this form with basic instructions for users. So let's add a field with description what we expect from them. So let's choose description again, and let's put here instructions like please report any promotional any promotional actions. From top 5 competitors. First, and use one activity for one competitor or action. Okay, and let's move it up. Okay, I move this field up, but we have to move it on top. Yes, this is on top. Okay, it is worth to notice that I can change a look of the activity. So let's go to the look tab, and here I'm choosing alternative style. So on the preview screen I see what is changing, what is changed. Of course I can just change everything, almost everything, colors, background, everything. Okay, let's come back here. Finally, let's make this activity more pretty and add our logo to this form. So I choose image type field. I just select the file. Let's select this one. Okay, really nice, but we have to put it on top. Okay, hold on a second. Let's move it and okay, change it. That's it. Okay, that's it. So we created an activity for the merchandisers to collect information from the market. Let's see how it looks like, how it works. We have a preview screen, and we can read the instruction for the user. Please type the name of the competitor. Okay, I put it my competitor 1. I can check what is the type of activity. Let's say it's poster. The prices are discounted, so I received another instruction to take a photo of 3 discounted products with visible prices. So I have to add another thing. It means I have to add a button to make a photo. Pictures can be taken. Okay. I would change another thing. I would change this description to be more visible and more noticeable. Let's check it. My competitor 1, branded color, discounted prices. Please take a photo of 3 discounted products with visible prices. Take a photo. And that's it. I think this activity is ready for saving and ready for activating. That's all. You don't have to be a programmer to design such activities, to change the look of this activity, even every part of this activity. You can even save results to different tables, to different places, if you define this here. Okay, so let's come back to our main presentation. As you could see, Emigo is a tool for any staff who's performing merchandising activities in the field according to standard or procedures. It helps collecting orders, carrying out on-site service, taking photo of displays, verifying stock levels, monitoring shelves, prices, or custom or competitors' products. Besides higher sales, Emigo delivers lower costs and better productivity of the whole field force team. As a mobile application for merchandisers and sales reps, Emigo automates and digitizes their daily activities in a very cost-effective way. Thank you, that's all.